Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can solve the quadratic equations like these in a matter of uh, seconds, like 2-3 seconds, or maybe at the most 4-5 seconds, almost instantly in most cases. So let's get started and see how we typically solve the equations currently using factorization. So the way we do is we factorize this equation first, and the way we do is minus 14, we split it in two parts so that their product is plus 48. Now such two numbers are minus 6 and minus 8. So minus 6 multiplied by minus 8 is plus 48. Do remember those signs, minus and pluses. So I write it as x square minus 6x minus 8x plus 48 equal to 0, and I take x common from these and 8 minus 8 common from this to get x minus 6 minus 8 x minus 6 equal to 0, or x minus 6 I common in this and this, so I take common x minus 6 into x minus 8 equal to 0, which means either this is 0 or this one is 0. So if this is 0, no matter what the value of x minus 8, this whole thing will be 0. Same for x minus 8, if this is equal to 0, then no matter what's the value of this whole thing will be satisfied. So we have x minus 6 equal to 0 or x minus 8 equal to 0. So x is going to be 6 or x is going to be 8. Now how do I do it instantly? The way to do is find out, and this method is applicable only when the factor of x squared is 1. So what we do, we just need to find the factor of 14, or the two, split this 14 into two parts such that the product is 48. So those two parts are minus 6 and minus 8, and then the next step is just reverse their sign. Our solution is 6 and 8. That's all you need to do. Let's take a look at the next problem. This one, this 3x is 3 and minus 28. Split 3 or write 3 in terms of either the sum or difference of two numbers. So what these two numbers are, their product is minus 28. So it's going to be 7 and 4, plus 7 and minus 4. 7 into 4 is 28. So the numbers are plus 7 and minus 4, and then I reverse the sign. The solution is minus 7 as 4. As you get more efficient, you will be able to do it in almost a split second. In this equation, you send this 3x to the left, so it becomes x squared minus 3x, and minus x is minus 4x minus 12 equal to 0. Now minus 4 has two parts, 6 minus 6 and 2. Minus 6 into 2 plus 2 is minus 12. So the solution is reverse of minus 6 is plus 6 and plus 2, and reverse is sign, 6 and minus 2 is the answer. Now let's take a look at this part. This part, minus 10 can have two parts, that is minus 8 and minus 2 multiplied to 16. So the answer is reverse the sign of minus 8 and minus 2, reverse their sign, you get the answer as 8 and 2 as answers. So this way, if you practice more, then you can do this solution almost instantly. Now the next thing we want to do is, how about the factor of x squared is other than 1? In that case, the simple trick is this equation 4x squared minus x minus 3 equal to 0. I transfer this 4 to this side, and let us say this new equation, I call it as x dash squared minus x dash minus 12 minus 12 is equal to minus 12 equal to 0, and then I solve it the same way we did in the previous 4 questions. Minus, this you can write as minus 4 and plus 3 multiply to minus 12. So the answer will be plus 4 and minus 3. That is the solution of x dash, and the solution of this original equation is divide this thing with this plus 4. So the solution of this will become x equal to 4 divided by 4 and minus 3 divided by 4, or 1 and minus 3 by 4. The two-step process is still very efficient, and let's say if we can quickly do the next problems using this quick method. In this one, for example, I can write this equation. I will take 1 on this left hand side. So my equation becomes 2x squared plus 17x plus 21 equal to 0. Take this 2 here, this becomes 41, and then 42. So this 17 I split in 2 parts, so that becomes 14 and 3. And so the solution of this equation x dash will be minus 14 and minus 3, and the solution of x will be this thing divided by 2. This is minus 7 and minus 3 by 2. Same thing here. In this one, I will do it. Now we are getting efficient, so we can do it quickly without writing too much. I sent 6 here. This becomes 12. This 7 becomes 4 and 3. The solution minus 4 and minus 3, and then divided by 6. That is our solution. Minus 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 3. If you observe, we are able to do it in pretty much 4-5 seconds of the time. I would request you to go and practice all your quadratic equation problems in this way. And for this one, I'm going to tell you why this works. So we'll start with the quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. In the solution of this equation, we know is minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, standard formula that you must remember if you want to excel in your exams. So now what I'm going to do is I transform this equation. So I replace a with a by a, I replace x with x dash, and I replace c with ca. The equation becomes x square x dash square plus bx dash plus ca equal to 0. Essentially, we did this transformation to move this kind of a to c. That is what has happened in this one. And if I solve this equation, I get this solution x dash as minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac, and divided by 2 into 1. Now if you look at that, this equation has solutions similar to this. If I want to get the original solution, x has to be divided by a. We get this solution. From this x dash 1, if I divide by a to get this original solution. So this is why this solution works. You don't need to do it only once. You just go ahead and apply this. You should be able to solve the quadratic equation very fast.